I just want to thank everybody for coming out and playing. You had a good time today. Everybody had a good time. And that's what, you know, look, this is what this was really about. Number one, we wanted to have an event that was a good time, but we also wanted to put on an event that had a little purpose behind it, had a little passion behind it. And that's why we partnered with the Quinn House this year. Chief Brinkley, why don't you stand up for a moment here. Give this guy a hand right there. Let me just stay standing if you don't mind for a minute. I'm going to ask him to speak just a couple of words about who the Quinn House is and what they do in the community. And hey, really, look, guys, it's really an honor. Again, it took all of us to participate and to make this a successful event. And so I really want to thank you for coming out. But at this moment, I'm just going to ask Gene just to say a few words about who the Quinn House is and why C3 Church, why we've decided to partner with them as part of our Beyond ministry with David Morrill. Gene, go ahead.
Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate y'all coming out here and partnering with us today. It's very important. The Quinn House was started 28 years ago by a man and his wife who wanted to do something more. They were in church every week, but wanted to do more. And they opened their home to a little pregnant girl who was kicked out of her house. They took her home. Within a very short time, their house was just full of people that they brought in, and it exploded until someone gave us that house that we have on Perry Street, and now we have 4 properties in the county. What we do at the Quinn House, the biggest thing we do, a lot of people don't know, is we give away food. We gave away over $3 million worth of food from our location there on Perry Street. On any given night, we will house 30 people. We'll have 16 men in our recovery and restoration program, which is not necessarily drug and alcohol. People who have made bad decisions, they need some mentoring, need some help, need encouragement, and we put them in there, and we have a very structured program for them to create new habits, or recreate old habits, or better habits anyway. So we're there, we're them, we've got those, they're with us for that program, we help them get jobs, and we keep them there, we do all that at no charge. We have a family home and a transition home that's on 4 acres. When we first bought that house, it was for battered women. But for a number of different reasons, it's not being used that now. We do house women and children on the site, but we also house men that are transitioning out. We have a huge outreach for seniors. We do senior food boxes the last week of every month. 100 different food boxes, sometimes more, sometimes a little less, depending on if they're alive or not. That's enough food in those boxes to get them through that last week of the month. Single moms, at any day we'll give away 20, 25 food boxes to single moms. Christmas time, we do Christmas for 250 kids. Well, as a matter of fact, I think some of the women in your church are coloring angels for different angel trees that will be in the community. I can go on and on about what we do. And where y'all can plug in, what we need is men who have a gift of encouragement that want to come along. We've got a place to do, the location, or if you've got a word of encouragement, you want to spend some time with the men. These aren't what a lot of people call the homeless. These are men who, alcohol, drugs, divorce, bad decisions, end up with nowhere to go. And through through a lot of different reasons, they just need to be loved on a little bit. So if you've got that gift you want to plug in, I've got something for you to do. I would like to partner with C3 to possibly start a mentoring program, something more structured than what we have now. If that's something you'd like to do, get with David, see if we can do something.
Yeah. Great.
We bought a house on, if you're familiar with Hurricane Shoals, where Folks Restaurant is, we bought a house just above there. About a year and a half ago, went through about 8 different meetings with the city council, and I had to fight with them. We got that house, special use permit. It's going to be a great location. We're going to house 16 guys there in the food ministry. Monday, I'm picking up our right-of-way to hook into the county sewer, which was a condition of the special use permit we got for that house. So when we get the sewer hooked in, that thing, we've kind of got it gutted and cleaned up and ready to go. It's going to have to be, everything that you can think of needs to be done. We've got some partnerships with some local furniture stores or one in particular, to put bunk beds and things like that. There's gonna be a lot to do, from wiring to painting to whatever, however you wanna hook in. That covered?
Yeah, no, that's good. You know, many of y'all know Laurel, my wife and I, head up the Beyond Ministry for C3 Church. And so if any of y'all are interested, whether it's getting in there and painting, plumbing, you know, doing a trade, just helping out with the building, or if you're a business guy and you think you got something to give to, you know, just get out and speak to the guys and give them a leg up, do a little mentoring, whatever, you know, you think you might be able to contribute. You know, see me or Laurel, and you know, we can get you tied in. We're kind of through our church, you know, Laurel and I are kind of the conduit. We are in constant contact with Jane and trying to help out with their needs. So you can find, you know, come talk to me tonight, or you know, find me through the website c3church.com, and you know, just go through the Beyond page. You can email us, and we'll get you tied in, and you know, wherever fits best for you. So.
Give Gene a hand, guys. I mean, that's what life is about. I mean, it's about, right? I mean, we're grown men. We've got responsibility on our shoulders. Much has been given to us. Much is required. And so, hey, it's an honor to be able to partner with you guys and to help. And what we'll try to do is we will try to put some programs and some things in place and try to structure this. And then Dave and Laura will communicate it to our church that says, hey, these are some projects that are happening over the next 6 to 12 months. And that'll give us an opportunity for guys that want to get involved, say, hey, I'd like to reach out and do that. I'd like to help out with that project. I'd like to get involved there. And that'll just be a real easy flow. I think, you know, I just counted the room real quickly. I think there's about 45 guys in here right now. But the bottom line is I think we raised right around a little over $2,000 that we're going to be able to donate to the Quinn House. So guys, give it up. So we will be able, Dave Hayes will be able to present that check to you here in the next couple of days. So anyway, guys, hey, thanks for coming out. Don't forget your goodie bags. And don't forget your towels and all that kind of stuff. Sounds like one more thing.
One other thing, we are a ministry that gives back to the community. And when I was out on and I forget what screen it was, but I want to give this back to whoever it belongs to. It's a ball marked with a big A on it. I don't want to be caught with it.
Okay, guys. Hey, also, just a couple of things. Number one, give Tom Tucker a hand. Dave Hastings. Dave Hastings. Jim McKnight. Where's Jim McKnight? Is he here? Jim McKnight got Chick-fil-A just donated all this some food and Pepsi cans. And who else got involved here? Charlie. Charlie. So hey, Keith, everybody that was involved, raise your hand. Everybody that was involved in this project, pulling it together, raise your hands. Give these guys a